Arman Tsarukyan is waiting for the right time to step into the cage with Islam Makhachev again. Tsarukyan scored the biggest win of his career this past Saturday at UFC 300, earning a split nod over former lightweight champ Charles Oliveira to potentially set up a fight with Makhachev, the current champion. A bout between Tsarukyan and Makhachev would mark the second time they've shared the octagon, with Makhachev owning an April 2019 win over the then-debuting Tsarukyan. On the MMA Hour, Tsarukyan confirmed that he was asked if he would be willing to fight Makhachev at UFC 302 on June 1, but he declined. "It's true," Tsarukyan said. "I left the octagon. Right away, UFC CO Hunter Camper came and said, June 1, Islam. I said I've got to think. It was like 7 weeks away, and I can't jump too fast. So I've got to rest a little bit and have a camp. If it was the end of June, I would take that fight because I'd have at least 10 weeks, 2 weeks rest and 8 weeks for preparation. Why? I've got to take the same risk like I did for the first fight. It's the same thing, short notice. I want to be ready and I want to have a full training camp. Why? If I'm the #1 contender, why I've got to take the risk. Of course, if I'm only in the top 10 and someone said, 7 weeks, can you fight on June 1? Of course, I'm going to take it. But I just beat the former champion, a Hall of Fame fighter, and it doesn't make sense. It was instead announced Saturday that Makhachev will fight Dustin Poirier in the UFC 302 main event. The Diamond has alternated wins and losses over his past 5 fights, but he holds recent wins over Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler, and Benoit St. Denis. Tsarukyan has been one of the lightweight division's hottest fighters since his loss to Makhachev, going 9-1 with his only setback being a narrow split decision loss to Matthews Gamrot. When the UFC came around to reward him for his efforts, it pained him to decline the title fight offer. It was hard to say no, Tsarukyan said. It was hard to say no, but I know I'm going to fight next for the title with the winner of that Makhachev versus Poirier fight.